Have you ever wondered why we dream, or what motivates our deepest desires? What about those times when you've caught yourself saying or doing something without knowing why? Well, there's one man who dedicated his life to unraveling these mysteries, Sigmund Freud. He's often referred to as the Father of Psychoanalysis, and his groundbreaking ideas forever changed how we think about the human mind. But who exactly was Sigmund Freud? And what made his theories so revolutionary? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Freud, his life, his work, and his lasting impact on psychology. So grab a cup of coffee or tea, settle in, and let's explore the mind of Sigmund Freud. Let's start with the basics. Sigmund Freud was born on May 6, 1856, in the small town of Freiburg, in what is now the Czech Republic. At the time, his family lived in modest conditions. Freud was the eldest of 8 children, and his parents placed a strong emphasis on education and ambition, a trait that would shape his future. Fast forward to his young adulthood, Freud studied medicine at the University of Vienna, where he initially planned to specialize in neurology. But, as fate would have it, his interests began to shift toward the mysteries of the human mind. And let's be honest, that shift wasn't just a career change, it was a seismic event for the world of psychology. But here's the twist. Freud's journey to becoming the father of psychoanalysis wasn't smooth sailing. His theories faced resistance, ridicule, and even outright rejection. Yet, he persevered, convinced that the mind was worth exploring, even if it meant challenging societal norms and scientific conventions. Freud's early work focused on neurology, but he became increasingly fascinated by the psychological causes of physical symptoms. You see, in the late 19th century, many patients, particularly women, suffered from what doctors called hysteria. These patients exhibited mysterious symptoms like paralysis, fainting, or uncontrollable emotions. And here's the kicker. There was no clear medical explanation for their suffering. Freud, however, saw something others didn't. He believed these symptoms were tied to the mind, to unresolved conflicts and repressed memories. This led him to develop one of his most famous techniques, free association. Picture this: a patient lies back on a couch, and Freud encourages them to say whatever comes to mind, no matter how random or embarrassing. This wasn't just casual chatter. It was a way to access the unconscious mind, the hidden reservoir of thoughts, desires, and memories that Freud believed influenced our behavior. Now, Freud's concept of the unconscious mind was groundbreaking. He used the iceberg analogy to explain it. Imagine an iceberg floating in the ocean. The small, visible tip represents our conscious mind, the thoughts and feelings we're aware of. But below the surface lies the massive, hidden part of the iceberg, our unconscious mind. This is where Freud believed our repressed memories, instincts, and unresolved conflicts live. And just like an iceberg, what's hidden beneath can have a powerful impact on what's visible above. Ever wonder why you accidentally call someone by the wrong name? Freud called those slip-ups Freudian slips, and he believed they revealed hidden truths about our unconscious mind. Let's talk about dreams. Freud called them the royal road to the unconscious. He believed dreams were a window into our deepest desires and fears wrapped in symbolic imagery. For example, in his famous book, The Interpretation of Dreams, Freud analyzed how everyday experiences and unresolved emotions shape our dreams. Here's a fun fact. Freud often analyzed his own dreams and those of his patients, uncovering layers of meaning that, to this day, spark debates among psychologists and dream enthusiasts alike. Freud also gave us one of the most well-known models of the human psyche: id, ego, and superego. Let me break it down for you. The id is like your inner child. It wants instant gratification and operates on pure instinct. The ego is the rational mediator that balances the desires with reality. And the superego is your moral compass, constantly reminding you of society's rules and expectations. It's like having a devil, an angel, and a negotiator inside your head, all battling it out. Freud believed our mental health depends on how well these 3 parts of our psyche work together. Freud's theories have left a lasting legacy. They laid the foundation for psychotherapy and influenced fields like literature, art, and even pop culture. But let's not forget, Freud's work wasn't without controversy. Critics have argued that some of his ideas, like the Oedipus complex, are outdated or too focused on sexuality. Others question the scientific validity of his methods. Yet even today, Freud's work sparks curiosity and debate, proving that his ideas still matter. So, why should we care about Freud in today's world? Because his work reminds us that the human mind is complex, mysterious, and worth exploring. Whether you're interested in psychology, dreams, or just understanding yourself a little better, Freud's legacy offers something for everyone. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the mind of Sigmund Freud. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, take care and keep exploring the depths of your mind.